Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Pisces mid-month Magic and Manifestation check-in for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings that may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, please feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the beginning of the month reading as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. Excuse me. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. That's too many. While there may be moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you might see or hear within yourself. You might smell something that reminds you of something, or a strong emotion may bubble up. This is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we're not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right, 2 more cards, please, for our Pisces. Thank you. All right, that's very nice. All right, we'll take that into account. 1 card, please. And there it is. All right. Thank you. So we have the Magician card, the World card, the 8 of Swords card, and the 3 of Wands. So in this mid-March to mid-April, you're definitely utilizing some level of magic here with the Magician here. You have all the resources and skills that you need to manifest this world, this life that you want to live in. And I feel like you kind of already are. But there is something that is kind of blocking you a little bit. There has been a successful completion of an old cycle. I feel like in this time period, you're kind of putting something old to rest. Now, this is going to be a little different for everybody. This kind of feels like you're leaving a relationship in the past. Now, this may be romantic, professional, friendship, whatever this is for you. There has been a successful completion of that. So there's been some closure on that. But you're really headed towards your manifestation, already feeling this level of accomplishment within you, and this is really the juice that makes it work here. But there is this self-imposed restriction, and some of the cards that kind of landed. We're kind of indicating there is some shadow element that needs to be balanced. There may be some addictions or temptations, or a past unhealthy relationship that you're healing from, and all these things kind of leave kind of this tether here. And this is this self-imposed restriction because it is really up to you to cut those cords to the past. And it does appear during this time you are trying to find a way to do that. As this person is blindfolded, they can't actually see how to do that. But you're realizing that that does need to take place here. Now, I feel like when you do, I mean, you're already good except for this. And this is something that is going on internally. This is affecting the flow of your manifestation to a certain extent. I don't feel like it's stopping it, but it is posing a problem because it's taking up a lot of your brain space here. And it does appear when you release yourself from that, you begin to expand forward. You can kind of already see that this needs to be let go of, and where you'll be on the other side of that, and kind of watching your ships come in. Your manifestations are definitely bearing fruit. This feels like a little bit more towards mid-April, further into spring. You're really able to harvest your manifestation here. But you can see this already. As soon as you hear this or reading, you know what this is. But again, it doesn't feel like it's going to completely derail you, but it is taking up too much of your brain space, and then time that could be used in a better way, I guess. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Well, that's too many. That's way too many. Okay. That was very dramatic. All right. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the Fool card, the 8 of Swords again, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So this self-imposed restriction is something that has to be dealt with. It's kind of like one of those things that it's like the elephant in the room, and the longer you ignore it, the bigger and bigger it gets until finally it's destroyed your house. And so that's not what you want here. So there is an importance in getting on top of this as soon as you can. We have the Queen of Swords. So again, being very direct when you are dealing with these internal things, and knowing that like cutting these things out is definitely for your greater good, and you have a bigger mission than these things here. So you are making the chop here. You're being strategic about this. So there may need to be a certain timing about this. Depending on what this is, you may need time to yourself for some level of recovery or things like this. This is also kind of an indication of how these energies, any kind of addiction or temptation, it's very sneaky in the way that it creeps back in. It's like if anybody's familiar with the cigarette addiction. It's like, oh, well, and you've quit for a while. I'll just have a drag of a cigarette. And then I'll just have a cigarette. Why not? I'll just have 2. Why not? And before you know it, you're smoking all day. So these things have a tricky way of sneaking in and being that the monkey on your back, as they say. But as you break these things, which it does appear that you do, you're moving forward into this new journey. This requires a leap of faith to leave these things in the past, because you have to really believe in where you're going, and I feel like you do. But this is this leap of faith. What are you willing to give up? These aren't even actually serving you, whatever these are. So it is in your best interest to release these, because you feel free on your journey. You want to be as free as possible here. This person is free in this fulfillment, this feeling of achievement. This person is not. So it's like, what vibe do you want to embody here as your journey begins? And I don't think it's this Eight of Swords here. So definitely getting on top of these things is quite important. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So your manifestation is at hand. And this is the Page of Cups, but these slips happen for a reason, I think. There is definitely an importance to show yourself the proper compassion concerning these. There is also, you want to get on top of these, but not be too hard on yourself. The Spirit is coming in with some guidance, some help, some messages, so do be open to those. But this period, especially cutting this energy out, is going to have you experiencing a lot of growth, a lot more than if you would have just kept going with whatever this is. And this is going to give you inspiration moving forward, too, to kind of drop whatever these are for you. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. 3 cards, please. One more, please. All right, hit the floor. All right. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Discs, the 7 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords here. So we have these 2 5s here. 5 is the number of change. We also have these 2 7s here. This is the number of confidence. You're definitely leveling up in your confidence when you drop these things. And then with the 2 8s here, this is the number of advancement. So you are advancing beyond these things. And with the 5 of Wands, they call this card in this deck Strife here. So these types of things are only going to bring you more struggle in your life. And like it says, it's only going to bring more strife. And you're wanting to be free here. So these things will have you bound. And another tricky way that these things say is like, oh, don't worry, baby. You're going to be able to handle it. You're going to stay in control of this. And this is a false narrative. This is how it tricks its way back in. So there is this tension energy, but there's a lot to learn from dropping these. So you're also kind of being trained on how to reclaim your mind in this way. The Queen of Discs. So again, the Spirit is reminding you, you have everything that it takes to get you to your manifestation. This also is indicating that you have everything that it takes and all the resources to get rid of this energy. There's something in you that is saying, either trying to convince you that no, you can keep these things around, it's okay, or perhaps there is that voice that like, I don't know why, but I can't drop these things. This is also this sneaky energy of how this gets in with this false narrative. Here we have the Seven of Wands. This card, or in this deck, they're calling it Valor. But you are persevering through this energy, and facing this energy, you are being somewhat protective in your stance as you're trying to keep it at bay. And really the thing is to embrace it, not whatever the act is, but embrace that this exists as an attachment or an addiction or a temptation. And this will allow you to let it go if you're looking at it. If you can look at it with a clear perspective, it makes these things easier to drop. And of course, easier said than done, I know. But the Spirit is saying, keep pushing past this. And this is the Five of Swords. I feel like, and in this deck they call it defeat. I feel like you will defeat this. I don't feel like you will be defeated. I feel like you're going to walk away from this. And when you do that, that energy is defeated. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. Oh, man. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Chalices, the Three of Swords, the Devil card, the Two of Chalices, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is going to be hard work, just like anything else, to drop this. But this is saying stay on it. There's kind of a thing in the meditation world, and they say that it's the magic moment of meditation is when you fall off of the meditation and your concentration is broke, and you consciously bring yourself back into a one-pointedness. This is the magic moment, and you keep bringing yourself back on. And this is what you may have to do with this. Is if your attention veers into these things, you just redirect it towards your manifestation here. And then this is going to be a skill that is going to have to be developed. We have the Six of Chalices. So Six of Cups, traditionally, this is saying don't go back to the past, because it's going to lead to this Three of Swords energy. There's emotional grief and heartache tied up into this. And this may be a way that you are soothing your heartbreak, is with this devil energy. And on this card, this person is having a large Sunday. So that may be what it is for some of you. And this is going to manifest a little bit different in everybody's story here. And this Two of Cups is also an indication that what you are attracted to is being attracted to you. So again, where is your attention? Where's your mind? Is your mind on this devil Sunday? Or is your mind on your manifestation? Because wherever your attention is at, this is what you are going to begin attracting to yourself. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. So this is asking you to be the master of yourself. The magician is the master of themselves, the master of their temple, the body. And these things play a big role in the body. So being the master of that, being the master of the mind, working on whatever skill you are working your manifestations with, being about your craft, whatever that is for you, it is really going to help you. And this is how you divert your attention away from the Devil's Sunday and onto your future. At the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands here. So you are embarking on this adventure. You're being very methodical and planning things out. You have all your, you've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's, but there's just this one or two internal things of a yearning kind of nature that need to be conquered here. We'll say it like that. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. The Emperor. 2 more cards, please. Interesting. I don't want that incense. All right. The Sun card. And the Tower. All right, what can you do? And at the bottom we have the Moon card. So there's a fair amount of major arcanas out here. They're in good places. So we have the Emperor here. So there is this call for you to be the leader of your own life, your own body, your own mind, being the master of your domain, your temple. And this is how you really step into your power here. There's also maybe a call to employ a little bit more structure in your daily life. And this will potentially help you not have your attention drift onto this. We have the Sun card. So there is a certain level of enlightenment you are receiving. I feel like you already kind of see this, though. But you are headed into the Sun. You're headed into this success, feeling very positive. And you're not going to let this keep you from that. And then we have the Tower. So there is a sudden awakening, I feel like. It's like you can see this coming, but it's like all of a sudden it gets a little bit heavier than before. And sometimes when we have stressors in our life and we have this devil Sunday in the refrigerator, we tend to go at it pretty hard. And sometimes it's just that straw on the camel's back, and next thing you know, this is something we feel like we need. And this feels like it hits pretty suddenly, and you have this sudden awakening to it. I feel like you may have been down this road before. And so it is this suddenness of it that actually allows you to make this quick about face concerning this. We have the moon. So you are navigating this with your intuition. And perhaps dropping these in some cases is bringing up some fear and some anxiety for how to handle some of these tough situations without that Devil's Sunday. So there are some things that you can't really see on your path, but it does appear that you are using bravery and really stepping into this. And like I said, you're not going to let this Devil's Sunday be the thing that derails what is now your manifestation that's now at your front door. It's there. It's ready. And a lot of times when we are on this high crest of this high wave of these winds, that's when these things come for us. That's when these shadows come to test. And it does appear that it is testing and that you are passing this test. You may get a heavy nudge from the universe, but you are conquering this. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. 3 cards, please. That is not 3 cards. All right, 3 cards, please. Three cards, please. Thank you. Two cards, please. Thank you. One more. Having a laugh, huh? All right. One more. Jeez. All right. So here we have Ta'om the poet. So some written expression might also help you kind of get to the bottom of this. Sometimes writing these things out, journaling, can help process these things. Also just creative expression, because there's something that you are soothing with the Devil's Sunday, for whatever that is for you. And so expressing these things that you're soothing, instead of soothing them, really feeling this and writing it down in a creative way, could be of some benefit for you. But you are getting some clarity concerning this. This singer of transfiguration here. So you are going through this metamorphosis, this transformation here. And there's definitely, with this, there's something that does need to be transcended. And I don't feel like it is the Devil's Sunday itself. It is the yearning and the attachment to the Devil's Sunday that needs to be transcend. The singer of courage. So definitely take courage in this journey. And being brave isn't about not having fear. It's about having fear, experiencing it, and moving forward anyway. That's bravery. And it does appear that you are coming with bravery. This is how you're able to tackle this. You realize this is something you have to do. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. Take the leap. The present. One more, please. Thank you. And change. That definitely seems to be something needs to change here. So take the leap of faith. In cutting these things out, the universe is requiring of it. Keep your fingers crossed. Have luck is on your side. Have faith in yourself, in the divine, your spirit team, and do know that you have got this. And the present, staying in the present moment, I feel like is going to help you more than anything else with whatever this is. And staying in the present moment is going to allow you to notice when your attention reverts back to these things or these topics or things that lead to these things, and just reverting it back to your goal here. And this is what the present moment can offer you. So, and change. So, things are changing. This is part of this cycle for you. But it is time to put whatever this is to rest and conquer that. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. How does this translate to the mundane sphere? How does this translate to our everyday life for our Pisces? 3 cards, please. Frivolity. Young woman. So we have frivolity, young woman, and soldier here. So with the frivolity, this is kind of what your mind is doing. So, and on here there's a butterfly. So frivolity is like this butterfly going from one flower to the next, never really staying and absorbing one flower completely. So it's jumping from one thing to another. And this is kind of what this, whatever this is for you, feels like, or it's this constant, if this is an addiction, this constant re-up that is necessary. And so it's like this butterfly that has to keep going back to the flower. It's the only flower that does the trick. And so this is kind of what your energy is doing. And this is why it's bound, because it's like this butterfly has to stay near this flower to feel comfortable or secure here. So, and then we have young woman and soldier. So some of you may have enlisted and felt like you maybe did that a little too young. And some of these soothing mechanisms are due to some trauma or pain that was incurred during service. that is for some of you. And for others of you, you may be dealing with some level of loss that kind of stems back to childhood or when you were younger here. All right. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message for our Pisces for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-March to mid-April of 2023. 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Pisces. Strength. So you are coming with a lot of strength, self-confidence. Your manifestation ability is very potent at this time. And you're definitely moving forward with a strong belief in yourself of you can, I can do attitude. And you can see that you're coming into this harmonious vibration where it really feels like you're coming home to your manifestation. You're coming home to this world that you have created, and your community can kind of see you doing this. But there is, with the 7 of Swords, there is this tricky energy of this Devil Sunday that would love nothing more than to be the apple of your eye, or it wants your full attention, and that's what these things do. It takes up all the brain space, and then it derails our life. So this is not what you want, and you really don't want this. So the Spirit is really wanting you to know the importance of getting on top of this tricky energy, and this is not the type of energy that you need in your camp right now. Maybe down the line you can revisit that Devil Sunday, but for right now, the Spirit is saying you gotta kick that to the curb, because you're headed towards this 9 of Pentacles energy, and the 9 of Pentacles is really a card of luxury here, and luxury. This could be monetary for some of you, living very fancy, swanky. Well, I don't know what they say nowadays. But I feel like this also has to do with how you feel within yourself. This luxurious type of feeling within yourself. And this type of 8 of Swords energy does not look very luxurious. This person is in a dirty, weather-torn gown tied up with toilet paper down by the beach. So this is not a luxury vacation right here. This is more trouble than it's worth. But on the other side of this, you find yourself feeling very self-sufficient, knowing that you can do it. You've got this. And really standing in your abundance. And you're getting a lot of messages and encouragement from your spirit team, whatever that may be for you. So, and here we have another Emperor card. So this is really talking about you sitting in your authority, not just in your sphere, whatever you're working on, but this is internally. Are you the master of your domain being your body, your mind? This is what you're being called to be the master of. And another Moon card. Interesting. So there's definitely some anxiety for some of you. And anytime, especially if this is chemical, anytime we're used to something on a regular basis, and we stop doing that, our body reacts in all kind of different ways. Headaches, anxiety, you name it, that it's going to be a little different. So these are some of these things that may bubble up, and this is making it hard to navigate. It's hard to see this path. But again, it's like you find this light in the darkness here, and you realize that this light is you here. Another Ace of Wands here. So you're really working on whatever this idea is that you have for the future. There's a lot of fire energy behind it here, and it is this walking through the darkness that creates this up level in growth here. Wow. And again, another 6 of Cups here. So this is a number of perseverance. This is also indicating don't go back to the past. Don't go back to this old pattern, whatever this is. Move forward into your joy, into your abundance. I think that's a good place to leave this reading. Pisces, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-March to mid-April. It looks like you are really headed someplace fantastic. There's just this one little hitch in your giddy-up, which I think is something that I said to Pisces a couple months ago. So that's words of wisdom right there. Hitch in your giddy up. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And Pisces, I'll catch you on the next go round. Peace.